नमस्कार। आज हमारे साथ में अपराजिता प्रसाद हैं, स्ट्रैटेजिक कंसल्टेंट, मेटा कनेक्ट कंसल्टिंग। वेलकम मिस अपराजिता टू द लाइव शो ऑफ यंग माइंड्स।
Thanks, Shefali.
Thank you so much for being with us today. You, as a strategic consultant, are making strategies, policies for a lot of people, for a lot of startups. So, in these coming
Mhm.
times where people are struggling a lot with how to effectively work, what processes to follow,
Right.
we would request you to throw some light on what advice will you give to the people to remain
Mhm.
efficient while remote working.
Well, Shefali, that's a really very relevant question in these challenging times. We as human species, we have always learned how to adapt with changing times, and that has been our basis for survival. A few days earlier or few months earlier, we could not even think of the situation that we are in currently. Uh, which earlier seemed as an impossible task is nowadays is the new normal, as I call it. So now with this new normal, this has become our yardstick to survive and to continue with our work. So a lot of us are working remotely these days, right? So and with this remote working, there are two sides to the coin. We have our benefits as well as the challenges, and to maintain that fine balance is what is needed at this time. So I would just circle back with the entire thing. Who are these people at the moment? Who are these people who are working remotely, and for whom it is like work from home as well as work for home? Because work never ends for most of us, right? So who are these people for whom the most of the time we are working? So these could be most of the jobs where we are working round the clock these days are into the IT professionals. A lot of work has been happening in the edutech segment. The classes are going down, so I would say accountants, engineers, teachers, consultant, project managers, recruiters, sales representative, pre-sales, all these data analysts, editors, media. So a lot of people are working these days. So it is actually very important to identify who are these people who are working remotely. Now when I say so this gives us a picture that there is a huge chunk of us who is working remotely. Now let's first evaluate the benefits of working. Let's start with the positive note, and during these grin days. So there are a lot of positivity with this working from home. We have a lot of flexibility. We are close to our family and friends, not friends these days, but definitely we are close in our homes, and we are close to family. That leads to a lot of less distraction and those phone calls of anxiety, less stress. We can manage our work times according to our benefit, and we have less commute time. We don't have to commute anywhere, so the traffic rush. So in a manner, we are able to spend some quality time with the family. That's in itself is a big benefit. But in that manner, when we say we can manage our time as per our whims, making that work life balance is where the challenge comes in, because now the work is never ending. I remember a few of the times, even at 12 or 12:30 in the night, I have been responding to emails or chatting with, the clients or work related, whether it's LinkedIn or WhatsApp. That fine line has blurred these days. There is no work, there is no life. And in between, we all are managing our household stuff as well. So now the point comes, how to remain, efficient during these uh, work from home model, that is the remote working model. So now to get into the efficiency, what are the challenges we are facing? Since one of the things that we talked about, there is no defined line between work and off time. So we need to do the first thing, unplug after work. We need to define a routine, right? We cannot say, most of us are like, okay, we start our work days without finishing our morning task work, or without getting ready. That's one of the real bad thing that we do to ourselves, because this is not for one off day. This is something that's going on, and we actually are moving to a model where remote working would be taken as one of the models we would continue to work in the longer run as well, right? So maintaining a routine is very important. Now second comes the points, if you're working in a silos away from your office colleagues and people peers, what happens is you are left alone, right? You have to fight your challenges alone. There is nobody to help you, and there is loneliness. So these things, how would you tackle those? Now, for that, you need to keep that communication channel open. You should keep commuting or communicating with your peers and colleagues on a day-to-day basis in few times. Schedule those times so that you can raise a flag for help. See, boss, I'm able to not do this. May I get some support? You have to talk about those things. Also, feeling connected with them takes away that loneliness kind of a thing that's happening. Another challenge that comes up is distractions at home. There are a lot of distractions. Somebody calling us. There's somebody coming, going. We need to look into the house chores and those kind of things. Here again, I would suggest structure your day. Make a routine. Get up early in the morning. Get ready. A lot of us are doing these video calls, Zoom calls, and meetings, virtual meetings. We need to get up, get ready, and be presentable. A lot of things matter when we do work professionally in a presentable manner. So, don't ignore the importance of structuring and being presentable at work. That helps to organize things. Also, maintain a time which is scheduled for when you would do your home task. Or I would say, pack your lunch kind of a thing, so that, just a night prior to it, what you're eating for your lunch tomorrow. It's very vital. You cannot get up in between the day and say 2 hours I'm going to do cooking. That will mess up your entire day. So, structure your thought, plan in advance, just like we do when we go to work, when we go to offices. That's equally important, right? So, planning again would increase your efficiency. You would not feel drained and, feeling lost there. Then again, I would come out to a more mental kind of a challenge, keeping motivation yourself. There's nobody to help and support. The work never ends. Your boss is pushing on more and more work. You feel drained and less motivated to do those things. That's again where you need to schedule those small breaks or time, like we used to have those tea breaks or coffee breaks. That's actually very needed to do those things. Schedule your time, right? One of the distraction again could be, the internet issue. Since there is a lot of load on our network and bandwidth kind of things, there are, patchy network, there are call drops, and that also add to stress and anxiety. Say, for example, when you and I are talking, we both can feel that, oh, what happens if our call is disconnected, or there is a bad network and the quality gets bad over video calls. So we need to find and work with a reliable Wi-Fi model, or whichever, data work you are working. Or maybe at times, if there is a huge load and you can avoid a video call, go for just an audio call. Manage your network and the bandwidth accordingly. That also takes away from the stress part of things. So, also prioritize your work. Like one of the famous saying is there, eat your frog. So when you start your day, do the most important task. Maybe that's the nastiest of things you would like to do, but do that first. Eat your frog. Uh, Focus on the bigger chunk of work when you have more energy, more focus, so that, most of your task is taken care of. So prioritizing again is important. Another thing, delegate. We need to learn the art of delegation. There could be things that, may take a lot of my time, but may not be of value to my time. I can delegate it to my teammates. Maybe they can handle it. They can do this work. So that my time is utilized in a more proper manner. We always do that while working in office. So why not do this at the same time when we are working at home? Another suggestion that I can say to remain more efficient while working remotely is have something of a where you can have a signal kind of a thing, where you are working in a very focused or a dedicated manner on some project, some task, or on some serious call. Those kind of interruptions can be stopped from your family, pets, doorbell, or anything like that. So you can have a black kind of a thing, you know, that right now I'm on a serious mode, right? So that others are also aware that this is not the time to interrupt or distract him or her, right? So, you know, to set that or manage that expectations from the family members is also important. So that could also be one of the small thing, but it would help you remain more efficient. uh, what else? When we are locked inside the houses, we are not able to build that healthy lifestyle. And when I talk about these healthy lifestyles, we are not exercising much, and these things, they also impact us slowly on our mental health. So, you know, to have a good mind, we need to take care of our body as well. So maintain your routine, do some yoga, do your exercise, you know, and not this the doing utensils or the brooming is I agree, it takes a lot of time and energy, but there has to be some other form of energy that you need to do to keep your mental sanity intact. So some meditation, some yoga, so to gain energy as well, right? So these are small things, I would say. If I would have to encapsulate it in few points, I would say maintain a routine, get ready early in the morning, prioritize your work, set up signals for family and friends, and keep your mental health intact. So when we maintain these few things, I think we can remain much more efficient and do a lot of good quality work, and at the same time stay safe as well, right?
Appreciate your thoughts, Aprajita. So
Mhm.
very well narrated, and these are actually the facts which a common man knows.
Right. Yes.
There is nothing that which you told don't
Absolutely.
know.
Yeah. No rocket science, but we just need to keep these in points in head and follow them. That's the
Actually,
implementation. Yes, implementation is what matters.
this is acting just as a refresher that we already know this,
Absolutely.
but
Yes.
we need to be stay present to all these points. And
Correct.
one very good point that you mentioned, that pack up your lunch also. It
Of
should give
course.
us a feeling that we are just not traveling, but staying at home also. We are working in the office environment. We open our lunch box and all those things, so it
Right.
gives us a feeling of working in an office.
Correct. Correct. You know,
Uh,
like you said, that it's about reiterating that we all know, just like what nature is doing right now. It's showing us what we always know, but now it's showing us, right? So just like that, these are quick facts and points we all know. Just let's practice them.
Absolutely. So I appreciate your thoughts, and thank you so much for coming live on Young Minds Talk Show. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Shafali. Take care.